A few months ago, I did indeed say that I thought WWE should bring back Rey Mysterio. Then I smacked my head for a while, and you know the drill. We went into a big discussion about why that should happen. Well, here we are in February 2018, and Rey Mysterio did indeed return in the Royal Rumble, and by all accounts, it was just a one and done. It was just a nice little surprise to pop the crowd. However, the good thing with that is, it means any bad blood or animosity between WWE and Rey is now gone, so if he is going to get one final run, well, that's now on the cards. And if that is the case too, screw it, let's put Rey Mysterio on 205 Live. Yeah, that's right, I said it. Somebody had to say it. It had to be said. Why? Here's why. Now, I'm not saying in any sense that I don't believe that Rey Mysterio is worthy of the main roster. Of course he is. If it was up to me, I'd actually give him one final title championship run as well. However, I left the WWE booking team a long time ago, so I can't do that anymore. And yeah, if he does come back full time, eventually I want to see him on either Raw or SmackDown. Of course I do. However, there is this little side project called 205 Live, which WWE has decided they're going to double down on, and good for them. If you believe in something, let's not give up on it, and if we're not giving up on it, let's give it as much power as possible. To be fair, it's already in a better place. I do like Rockstar Spot, or Drake Maverick as the new GM, and straight away, even though that gimmick is well overplayed, the show does feel like it's got more structure to it. On top of that, Daniel Bryan insinuated that finally the cruiserweights are going to be allowed to wrestle like cruiserweights. So this is all kind of exciting stuff. What it does lack though is star power. It doesn't matter what your product is, if you don't have names that people want to see, you're going to be in trouble. And when it comes to 205 Live, WWE or the brand of WWE isn't enough. You need something more. So given that this whole division probably wouldn't exist if it wasn't for him, why not get Rey Mysterio back and let him have a 4-week or an 8-week run with the cruiserweights? I mean, imagine who he could face. Imagine Rey Mysterio versus Cedric Alexander, Rey Mysterio versus Drew Gulak, or Rey Mysterio versus Grand Metalik. I'd be happy with that, and what a rub for those guys. Rey flipping Mysterio, flipping around with all the other cruiserweights. I think that's a pretty good idea. Could even be a way to introduce him back into the fold too. Maybe he wants to prove himself against the young dudes that he inspired. I don't know. He can beat them all if you want. I don't care. I mean, that's not the best plan. But if it is going to, again, get people to watch 205 Live, then it's going to work all around. The point is, you're not putting Rey there to drag him down. You're putting Rey there to rise 205 Live up. You're going to use him as a catalyst to hope to get people to tune in, and when they're there, they'll stay, and then he can go off to Raw and SmackDown and fight, I don't know, Batista if he comes back. Don't know why I said Batista, because they had that feud. But the point is, he can fight anybody, and having a little time down there isn't going to make any damn bit of difference. So yeah, eventually Rey gets to where we expect him to, but this would extend his run, and also, you can have the trigger to all of that on 205 Live. Imagine on 205 Live, Samoa Joe turns up for some reason, and he just kills Rey Mysterio because he's mad that he ate a sandwich. You can come up with the story, it doesn't matter. The point is, you're now doing angles on that show, and as a fan, that's going to entice me, again, to start watching it, because I'm missing all this, and I don't want to miss it, or at the worst, I'll just watch it on YouTube. I don't do that now. Sometimes, I don't even read the results. That's not true. I always keep up to date, but you understand my point. The title tournament they have announced, which is going to culminate at WrestleMania, is a really good idea, and there's already proof that this idea works, because as soon as I found out that Tyler Bate was going to be in it, I was like, oh, I need to watch that, because I like Tyler Bate. We just need someone even bigger than that to push all the pieces into place, and then boom! It's Funtown, he can leave, the job's been done, and we can all carry on with everything in a much better place than it was before. Basically, I'm preaching the power of positivity here. We don't moan at WWE for putting Rey Mysterio on 205 Live. We applaud them for believing in this little engine that could, and seeing what happens. They want it to flourish. Like my non-existent hair. And sure, Rey may not want any part of this, but I don't know that. I don't know Rey Mysterio, and if he doesn't, then he shouldn't. He's earned the right to say no. But if I started doing that, if I started assuming or speculating what the actual wrestler would think, and that affected his videos, I wouldn't be able to do any videos, because I wouldn't be able to play devil's advocate, and these videos mostly are about playing devil's advocate. So we're not going to do that, because all I'm going to end up talking about is why Roman Reigns should face Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania. We know that's going to happen, and we know both Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns wants that. What else is there to say about it? Not a lot. Now cue seeing that video in a few weeks' time. But yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing this, and just remember how good Rey looked in the Royal Rumble. He was in better shape than ever, and he was flying all around the place. He looked in fine fettle form, if you ask me. Fine fettle form. Either way, he'd be an important injection in the 205 Live arm, and that's what I want to see. I don't want to see things do badly. I want Raw to do well. I want SmackDown to do well, and given that now we're going all in with 205 Live, I want that to do well as well. We'll see what happens, but Rey Mysterio, if you are coming back, maybe just spend 6 to 8 weeks down there and see what you can do. You could change the whole thing, be another notch on your belt. That means having sex. Didn't mean that, I just meant it would be a good accomplishment. Now don't forget to leave a comment below and let us know what you think about Rey Mysterio and 205 Live. Like, share and subscribe. Head over to whatculture.com and read yourself some articles. Then go to Twitter, find What Culture at What Culture WWE, give them a follow. My name is Simon Miller, and Rey Mysterio, if you are watching this, I'm a big fan, I love you, and if you ever want to come and give me a hug, I will definitely give you one back.
Manchester, February 18th and 19th. Defiant Wrestling returns to the Bowlers Exhibition Center. See Defiant Wrestling Champion, The Truth, Austin Aries. General Manager Stu Bennett, formerly known as Wade Barrett. Plus, the Women's Champion, Kaylee Ray. Leader of the Curb Crawlers, Martin Kirby. The Renegade, Mark Haskins. Liverpool's #1, Zach Gibson. The Iron Man, Joe Coffey. David Starr. Jurn Simmons, Primate, and Rampage. Suitable for all ages. Tickets from just £15 at wearedefiant.com.